Gentlemen, picture this. Tomorrow morning, you wake up with the kind of strength you thought was long gone. No medications, no devices, no invasive procedures, just your own hands and a few minutes of targeted stimulation to reactivate your body's natural ability. My name is Dr. Laura Bennett, and for more than 15 years as a urologist, I've been helping men restore their sexual vitality. Today, I'll reveal 3 precise pressure points on your manhood and nearby areas that can bring back strong morning erections by enhancing circulation, relaxing key muscles, and sharpening nerve response. If you've been missing those natural morning rises, stay tuned. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where each point is, the safe way to work with them, and how often to practice for noticeable results. Before I show you the exact locations, it's important to understand why this method works. Once you grasp the science, you'll see that you're not simply pressing on skin, you're activating one of the most complex and powerful systems in the male body. Erections aren't random events. They're the outcome of a finely tuned coordination between your brain, spinal cord, blood vessels, nerves, and muscles. It begins with nerve impulses. Tiny electrical signals racing from your brain or sensory nerves straight to the erectile tissue. These signals instruct the smooth muscles to loosen, letting blood surge into the spongy chambers called the corpora cavernosa. As those chambers fill, the veins that normally carry blood away are compressed, locking blood inside and creating firmness. But age changes this balance. With time, the arteries in the pelvic area lose flexibility as their walls stiffen, often from years of wear, low-grade inflammation, or conditions like hypertension. At the same time, nerve transmission slows down, so those once strong electrical messages move less efficiently than they used to. This 1-2 punch, slower circulation and weaker nerve signals, is a big reason why morning erections fade after 50 or 60. The power of pressure point work is that it delivers a direct wake-up call to your nervous system. By pressing or massaging key spots, you stimulate clusters of sensory nerves that connect straight into reflex pathways responsible for erection control. And those signals don't stay in one place. They travel through the pelvic nerve plexus and up into the sacral region of the spinal cord, where the erection center is located. This sets off a cascade. Smooth muscles in the penis relax, arteries widen, and blood flows in more freely. Some of these points also influence the pelvic floor muscles, the supportive hammock that stabilizes erections and regulates ejaculation. Stimulating them enhances their strength and responsiveness, making it easier not just to achieve firmness, but to hold onto it. In essence, pressure point work serves a double purpose. It can help trigger erections more quickly and make them last longer. Think of it like rebooting a computer, clearing the lag, refreshing the signal, and letting all the systems sync smoothly again. The first spot to target is called the base groove, found right at the root of the shaft where it connects with the pubic area. To locate it, trace your fingers along the underside until you feel a small, natural dip, almost like a hinge where surface tissue meets deeper structures anchored in the pelvis. This zone is important because beneath it lies a concentration of sensory nerve endings, including branches of the dorsal nerve, plus major blood vessel intersections that supply the erectile chambers. Think of it as a control hub where signals for circulation and nerve activity converge. By stimulating this groove, you activate both systems at once, encouraging better communication between the brain, spinal cord, and erectile tissue. Gentle circular movements here send 2 clear messages. Vessels are prompted to open wider, improving blood flow, and nerves are alerted to sharpen their signaling. To do this correctly, press your thumb onto the groove while the other fingers support the back of the shaft. Start with light to moderate pressure, enough to feel the tissue, but never painful. Move in slow, small circles, letting the warmth spread. As the area softens, you can increase pressure slightly. Many men notice a gentle warmth, tingling, or even fullness developing, signs that circulation is improving. If you don't feel much initially, stay consistent. Practicing daily, ideally in the morning before getting out of bed or in the shower when heat has already relaxed the tissue, gradually enhances sensitivity. With steady practice over weeks, this simple technique can help retrain your erectile reflexes and bring back those dependable morning erections. The second pressure point isn't on the shaft itself, but in a less obvious, often overlooked spot, the perineum. This is the soft, springy stretch of tissue between the scrotum and the anus. Though easy to ignore, it plays a major role in erection strength because it sits directly above the bulbospongiosus muscle. That muscle acts like a clamp, keeping blood locked inside the penis once you're aroused. Over time, however, it can weaken, making firmness harder to sustain. By applying focused pressure and gentle massage here, you reflexively engage that muscle, almost like giving it a workout without doing full pelvic floor exercises. To try it, sit comfortably or lie back with knees apart. Place 2 fingers, index and middle work best, in the center of the perineum and press with steady but comfortable pressure. Move your fingers in slow circles, staying centered on that spot. As you work, you may notice warmth radiating forward or a faint pulsing as blood flow improves, clear signs that the pelvic muscles and circulation are responding. Spend 2 to 3 minutes here. For an added boost, combine this with light Kegel exercises either before or after. This pairing not only helps in the moment, but also strengthens the muscle over time, making it easier to achieve and hold firmness. The perineum may be out of sight, but when it comes to restoring strong, natural morning erections, it's a powerhouse you can't afford to ignore. The third and final pressure point is found at one of the most sensitive zones of male anatomy, the corona, the ring-like ridge where the head meets the shaft. This area is loaded with sensory nerve endings that act as the body's primary messengers for arousal signals traveling to the spinal cord's erection center. When worked with the right balance of pressure and rhythm, stimulation here heightens nerve responsiveness, making it easier to shift from arousal into a full, lasting erection. Think of it as fine-tuning your body's arousal circuit so it reacts more quickly and effectively. Here's how to do it. Gently grasp the penis with your thumb and forefinger positioned on either side of the corona. Apply a light pinch and hold for about 5 seconds, then slowly release. Repeat this hold and release cycle for around 1 minute. After that, switch to slow circular strokes around the full ridge, just enough to awaken the nerve endings without creating friction or irritation. This 2-step method, hold and release followed by circular massage, helps recondition the sensory pathways. With regular practice, it can lead to stronger and more frequent morning erections. Many men also notice a broader improvement in sensitivity, making arousal feel more natural and spontaneous. Remember, the goal isn't to overwhelm these nerves, but to gently retrain them, reminding your body how strong coordination between blood flow and nerve signals is supposed to feel. For the strongest impact, don't treat these points as separate tricks. Combine them into a single routine. Begin with the base groove for about 1.5 minutes, using slow circular motions until the area feels warm and responsive. Then move to the perineum for 2 minutes, applying steady, gentle circles to activate the pelvic floor and deepen circulation. Finally, finish at the corona for another 2 minutes, starting with the hold and release method before shifting into controlled circular strokes. When done back-to-back, this sequence stimulates blood flow, strengthens pelvic support, and fine-tunes nerve communication, all the essential ingredients for firm, dependable morning erections. Let me be clear, this isn't an instant fix or a magic switch. Your body needs time to readjust, to retrain blood vessels, muscles, and nerves to coordinate again. That said, many men begin noticing small but positive shifts within 2 to 4 weeks, like more warmth and fullness in the mornings, firmer erections that last a bit longer, and an overall boost of energy in the pelvic region. For results that really last, combine this daily pressure point practice with smart lifestyle habits. Staying hydrated throughout the day keeps circulation and blood volume at their peak. Strengthening your pelvic floor with exercises like Kegels adds extra firmness on top of what this routine delivers. And of course, never underestimate the impact of good nutrition. When you make this routine part of your daily rhythm, your body begins to remember how everything is supposed to work. Erections can become stronger, more natural, and completely drug-free. Gentlemen, fading morning firmness doesn't have to be your new normal. Your body still knows how to respond. It simply needs the right stimulus. By working these 3 points each day, you can reawaken your nerves, improve blood flow, and bring back the morning confidence you thought was gone. If this information was useful, turn it into a daily habit and share your experience. I'd love to hear how it works for you. And never forget, your sexual health mirrors your overall health. Every effort you put into improving circulation and strengthening your body benefits not only your intimate life, but your entire well-being.